Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Kev, your favourite degenerate, and today I want to talk about when 343 is going to be releasing some new maps, because something that I've definitely noticed over the last couple of weeks is that when you're playing the same maps over and over again, it begins to feel repetitive very quickly, and while the gunplay and the actual gameplay overall is amazing, at the end of the day, if you don't have that many maps, it's gonna feel like a grind fest. So there is a potential that we're gonna be getting some more maps very soon because some images were leaked, and I also believe that a list of map names which had a couple of ones we haven't heard before was data mined from the game's files. So let's get into all of it and talk it through. Before anyone says it in the comments, I know when Forge comes out it's gonna be a hell of a lot better, but until that time we need to keep ourselves going. There is not enough maps in the game right now to keep me happy, especially considering how past Halo games have launched with much more content. So when will we actually get to see some new maps? Unfortunately, I would say it's probably going to be about 2 months' time, maybe even a little bit more, because there are other things that 343 are prioritizing first. This is more true now than ever, because especially after the BTB fix didn't work, they're going to be prioritizing that over everything, just making sure that the game is able to be played. Otherwise, they're just gonna end up losing players, and all of their hard work for events like the Cyber Showdown, which are really good improvements, are gonna be wasted. After that's done, we do still have the Tactical Ops event to go through as well. 343 hasn't given us an exact confirmed date, but we are estimating mid-February. From that point onwards, we don't really have any info of what's going to be coming our way, so that's when I think we're gonna be getting the new maps. 343 is doing this whole drip feed of new content, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is what it is. So what about these leaks and the data mined content that I mentioned earlier in the video? So when it comes to these leaked maps, it's a little bit strange, because some leaks show 4 maps and others show 5. Some leaks happened ages ago and some happened recently. So it does come with that usual advice to take it with a pinch of salt. It comes with that sticker that says, "Trust me bro, it seems legit." There have been some different leaks about map names, but honestly, anyone can make a post on Reddit and just make up a couple of things. So personally, I don't particularly see posts like this one to be all that reliable, so I'm going to ignore that for this video. So generally, it is well accepted that these 4 maps are definitely leaked maps. However, some of the more recent ones add a 5th potential map as well, which looks like this one. So I have to say, there is a little bit of conflicting info here on what these maps are called, but for the most part, it looks like we're going to be getting a fair few down the track, hopefully before Forge launches. Now, whether these are more smaller scale 4v4 maps, or if we're going to see another big team battle map, that's up for debate. This is just me, but personally, I would love to see another big team battle map. I think that would be awesome to see, and especially because a lot of what they have been doing lately is focusing around getting BTB fixed. I think that would be a good thing to do to help give the community a bit of like a thank you for your patience while we get this issue fixed. But anyway, let's break down these images that we've got so far and see if we can try to tell the general feel of some of these maps. The top left appears to be a mining operation. It definitely seems like we've got a small snippet of the map. In case you couldn't tell, we do have a Spartan standing on the mine cart sort of railroad, so because of that, obviously we can see the scale of this area, and it looks like the map should be much bigger than what we're seeing, so it's probably just a small snippet of what's there. It's really good to see that both the top right and the lower map on the very bottom appear to have a Forerunner vibe coming from them, which I'm really happy to see. The bottom map, it seems, also has separated sections, so that might be similar to what we see in the campaign, where parts of the ring have broken away, and that might make for some interesting areas that you might have to platform through while trying to shoot at your enemies. So that could offer some unique gameplay areas. Finally, both of the maps in the middle seem to be UNSC related. It's difficult to say the exact feel of them, but the impression I get is the left-hand side one is like an abandoned UNSC facility because it has lots of shrubs and these plants going all the way around it. The right-hand side one seems to be like an inner city, busy, almost kind of even could be an industrial area with lots of containers and areas for cover. So it's difficult to tell because we don't have texturing, it's just lots of blocks. But that's the feel that I get from both of those, and that would be really good to see joining the existing roster. So those are the potential maps that we could be seeing in the future. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below, and I wanted to thank you all for watching the video until the very end. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so we can hit 1K. It's all part of the great journey. So I've been Kiv, and I'll see you all on the next one.